I had an IR Hunter MK3 35mm thermal sight that I sent in to be upgraded to the 60mm Mark III version, and it just came back. This is my first trip out with it. I have to say I'm pretty impressed. I had watched over a pasture where I often see hogs, but nothing showed, so I was moving to another area, and I drove past a small meadow and just decided to look out, even though I don't usually see hogs here. There was something on the far side, so I stopped, and sure enough, there were hogs. They'd run off, but minutes later they came back, and the stalk was on. The wind is from right to left, and I'm going to move a little closer here in a minute and also move to the left to try to make sure the scent doesn't give me away. But these are definitely hogs, and I'm playing with the controls a little bit with this new toy, and like I said, I'm pretty impressed. The clarity is good, image is good, wind is, again, right to left, moderately strong, not too worried about them hearing me. I'm about 100 yards out here, maybe a little more. I'm going to play with the controls for just a few more seconds, and then I'm going to move up a little closer and again move up to the left. That puts me into a higher position where I can be shooting a little bit more down towards them. There's a low area beyond the hogs they were in, and they've come up onto more level ground here. I'm scanning to the right. I'm going to check out the left, make sure there's nothing else around. Haven't seen any cattle in this area for a few days, so I'm not too worried, but I just want to play it safe. There's a large hog here kind of towards the front, and right here, this one, by virtue of being large and closer, is going to be a target. I'm going to move in again one more time and then set up for my shooting position. In position, thinking about a double, but decided to go for the safe shot. These don't stay lined up very long anyway. Here we go. She's down. My crummy little homemade brass catcher didn't eject properly. That click you heard was on this fire, a no fire. But the big hog is down. And it looks like she's down for good. She was pretty good size, obviously pregnant, 200 pounds. Put the tape on her, and it came up to 40 inches, which again indicates right about 200 pounds. The entrance wound was a pencil-sized hole, about what you'd expect. But when I peeled away the hide and actually cut in behind the scapula, there was a fair amount of damage. It busted the scapula, looked like it broke at least 2 ribs. There were lots of bone fragments. The bullet went on in to the cavity there, and I did not recover it. It did not punch through the other side. And this girl was carrying 5 little hoglets to be.